They dismiss your problems but expect you to understand theirs. Friendship should be built on vulnerability. I was listening to a TED talk, and this lady was dealing with what did she call it? Friendly mercy, like intimacy, but she was calling it like friendly mercy. Was it friendly mercy? Just a minute. Friendly mercy. Let's confirm, because where English can be so hard. Yes, she was calling it friendly mercy. And she was talking about 3 things that maintains a healthy friendship or is needed for a healthy friendship to continue growing. And one of the things she said is positivity, consistency, and vulnerability. And this point that I said here, that they dismiss your problems but expect you to understand theirs, is an issue of vulnerability. So if you are with a friend that you don't feel safe around, you don't feel seen, and you don't feel heard, and it feels like you are always walking on eggshells when you're around them, then it means you can't be yourself. Because what makes you authentic is that you feel safe around this person. So if you are in a friendship or you are doing friendship with someone who is constantly dismissing your problems or like your vulnerable moments, you're trying to pour out a vulnerable thing that happened to you or is happening to you, maybe a struggle, and they're always dismissing you, honey, baby, that is wrong. That is a signal for you to question what kind of friendships are you entertaining. Because vulnerability is key. Too many of us right now are hurting in silence. Too many of us are not okay. But because we are in circles that cause us to dismiss our pain, dismiss our hearts, we are no longer being authentic. So we are walking around with bullets in our head because we don't know how to open up. We don't know how to talk about things that we've gone through or are going through, because we never got into spaces that we felt safe, that we felt seen, that we felt heard. Every time you want to talk about an issue within you, they dismiss you. And I was with a group of my friends sometime, guys we fellowship with in a certain ministry, and we were talking about how every time you're too logical, you break a connection. Because connection is about feeling the other person, allowing them to pour out what they are feeling, and not you weaponizing their feelings, not you trying to invalidate what they feel. It is an experience they went through. Maybe it's not a big deal to you, but it doesn't mean it's not a big deal to them. Because I've found out that many times, because we look at it when we're like, so why would you feel like that? That's not even a big deal. Honey, it is to them. And don't block them every time a friend wants to pour out. Don't block them with reasoning and logical thinking and trying to bring a solution. Hear them out. Hear them out. A lot of people are hurting, and all they need is for you to allow them to be seen and heard, and for them to be vulnerable. So the gift of vulnerability is so powerful. And when it lacks in friendship, I don't know what else, how are you showing up? If you can't be vulnerable, then who are you? If I can't be myself around you, then what's the point of being around you or me? So cut off such friendships that always try to kill your vulnerability. Always try to silence you when you want to be vulnerable. So they dismiss you, but expect you to be there when they're having issues. That's being selfish. So check your friendships. Are you in a space where it's them wanting more from you and you're not able to receive the kind of love, to receive the kind of kindness that you're pouring out? You need to be in a space, I repeat, where you feel seen, heard, and safe. If your friendships can't give you that, if your friendships don't have positivity, if your friendships do not have consistency and vulnerability, evaluate, and probably step back and create healthy boundaries, because we can't work like that. Friendships can't be built on such foundations that don't have those three elements that we've talked about. So I guess some of us after this video will have to cut off some people. And some of us in this video also will have to cut themselves off from certain relationships because you know you're not providing, you're not showing up authentic. You're always diminishing them. You're always talking ill about them. So it's a moment where we need to be healed. We need to be transformed.